Imagine this, you're deep in the heart of Oak Island, standing over a muddy excavation site, staring down at a centuries-old treasure map that's just been uncovered. Your pulse quickens. Could this finally be the missing piece, the key that unlocks the legendary Oak Island treasure? After years, no, decades of theories, dead ends, and mysterious discoveries, are we actually on the brink of solving this age-old enigma? Welcome back, treasure hunters, mystery lovers, and die-hard Oak Island fans. This is The Curse of Oak Island Season 12, Episode 12, Mapping It Out, and let me tell you, things are getting wild. Today, we're diving deep into what might just be one of the most exciting episodes yet. We'll analyze the newly discovered treasure map, break down the bizarre chain of events that unfolded, and of course, speculate on what's really happening behind the scenes. But before we jump in, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell, because you know we're going to keep covering every twist, turn, and potential planted artifact in this never-ending treasure hunt. Now, let's get into it. So, let's start with the moment, the discovery of what is being called the Blair treasure map. Now, this isn't just any map. This thing is supposedly based on an older map that has since vanished. Yes, you heard that right, the original doesn't even exist anymore. But a historian, let's call him today's designated storyteller, reconstructed it from memory. And somehow, this sketch is supposed to be the key to unlocking Oak Island's greatest secret. Look, I love a good mystery as much as the next person, but let's just pause for a second. A map from memory? That's like someone sketching the lost city of Atlantis based on a dream they had once. And yet, the Oak Island team is all in. They take this map, compare it to the island's terrain, and boom, almost immediately start finding rock formations that match, or at least, they think they match. We've got the infamous lightning-struck stone, because, sure, that's a thing. The kidney bean rock, very scientific. And other natural formations that somehow fit exactly where this legendary, long-lost map said they would be. Coincidence? Divine intervention? Or maybe, just maybe, a little creative interpretation? Now, let's talk about what this could actually mean. If this map is legit, then we're looking at one of the biggest breakthroughs in Oak Island history. It suggests that there are 3 separate treasure caches hidden across the island, 3 chances to finally, after 230 years, dig up something that isn't just another rusty nail or an old coin someone dropped in 1795. But here's where things get interesting. The moment the team starts following the map's clues, the swamp starts playing its usual tricks. You know what I'm talking about. Random pieces of wood start turning up. Everyone gets excited. Dr. Ian Spooner arrives just in time to say something vaguely scientific, and the whole thing starts feeling like déjà vu. And sure enough, within moments of poking around, they find wood. Not just any wood, mysterious wood. Wood that could be from a ship, a tunnel, vault, or just, you know, a tree. But hey, it's Oak Island. And on Oak Island, wood is never just wood. Now, no Oak Island episode would be complete without Gary Drayton doing his thing with the metal detector. And lo and behold, just when the excitement around the map starts to fizzle, Gary swoops in and finds an iron thing. That's right, an iron thing. Now, typical Oak Island fashion, this isn't just any old iron object. It's immediately suggested that it could be a piece of a treasure tunnel tool because, of course, it is. What else would it be? A random piece of metal from an old farm? Never. On this island, every find is one step closer to the treasure. But let's be real for a second. The show has been teasing the idea of an underground vault for years. And every time they think they're close, they find surprise, more wood, more iron, and more reasons to keep digging. Speaking of digging, let's check back in on the swamp. Yes, we're still talking about the swamp, because even though they've been exploring this place for seasons, they still believe there's a vault buried somewhere in the muck. This week's excavation leads to, brace yourself, more wood. But this time, the wood really seems important. It's cradled lovingly by Ian Spooner, analyzed with intense concentration, and declared to be potentially significant. But here's the thing, if you've been watching Oak Island for a while, you know how this goes. They'll analyze the wood, speculate wildly, maybe even date it back a few centuries, and then, nothing. No treasure, no big reveal, just another reason to keep digging. Don't get me wrong, I want them to find something. I really do. But at some point, we have to ask ourselves, are we actually getting closer, or are we just running in circles?